Hey babies, what's up my darling MVPs? How are you all doing? Welcome back to Sail with me, me where you get the gist. As it do waiting, as it hurt. Of course, you know there's no sleeping on the bicycle on the channel. If you snooze, you do what? You lose. Are you yet to subscribe to this channel? I used to sit on a far long thing. Kindly pause right now, subscribe, and make sure you turn on the notification bell. If not, tell me, how do you want to get the gist brewing from the cooking pot? Like, how do you want to get the gist? As it hurts. So, guys, it is what it is, actually. Like, it was a hit. Of course, the Pepsi Talk is something we've been looking forward to. And back to back with all the quarrels, the banters, the ranting from your faves. You know, last, they did the final rendition, the final tax, you know. Meanwhile, before then, Biggie asked the housemates, like in their team, they were actually divided into different teams. Like we have, do not forget, Biggie said it's from the ambassadors of Pepsi that they will be playing their music from. So we have the team Tiwa Savage, we have team Rema, team Resque, we have team Bona, we have team Davido, we have team Star, you know. So they were divided in their team. They were given Pepsi mats for them to participate on, you know. So they gave them a piece of paper, like a paper where they would have to see the song, because some of those songs, they're no kukunuam, you get. So they gave them a paper where they have to, you know, try to read and maybe understand some of the song. Come and see different kind of keys. We have people with the high keys, the low keys, the middle keys, everything just joined. But last, you know, they actually did the performance and it was lit. I do not know about you, but for me, in their groups, yeah, we have Baye, Adekunle, and Vernita in the same team. Then we have what's it called? We have White Money, we have Cross, and we have Angel in the same team. We have Alex, we have Cece and Kimopra in the same team. We have Doyin, David, and Soma. We have New Energy. We also have, aside them, there were 4 in their team. I think they were the only team that was 4. We have Doyin, Soma, New Energy, and Prince. Yeah. So in all of what was happening, in all of the presentation, in all of the singing and whatever, you know, people were actually looking forward for the team. Star, the mob stars, which is Doyin and their team, you know, because we have New Energy and Prince, who are great dancers there, right? But there are rules to this game, actually. There needs to be a high person, there needs to be somebody singing, you know. But when it goes to, because all eyes was on them, yeah, they did well. I mean, Team Mob Stars, that is Team Star, that's the Soma team, they did well. But yet, they still, to me, I'm talking about myself, yeah, they did not still beat team White Money team, which is Angel, Cross, and White Money. Those people delivered without leaving everything unkept. Like everything was just on point, you know. They are singing, they are hyping, every was late. So I think, I wouldn't know, but I think the winning should be between, to me, if I'm asked to just mention my winner, I would give it to team White Money team Rema. They are team Rema, right? If I'm not mistaken, I'll give it to their team. The singing, the every he choke, he jig, it makes sense. Well, you know. Then maybe second, I would say team Mob Stars, which is team Star, that comprises of New Energy and Co. Yeah, so now this is that of Viciously Mimi. You are free to tell me yours as usual. You know how we do it. You tell me yours in the comment section, okay? So yeah. So afterwards, I think we need to go back to the house because a lot they happen, a lot they share, you get. So let's discuss some of the conversation that ensued before the tax, okay? Meanwhile, some of your fave, they actually now, they don't form, they don't booga. Now they understand what it means to, you know, to perform. You understand? Like Angel just said right now, she said, oh, that if she goes to any concert or anything and see any star performing, that she would applaud the person, because it is not easy to actually create a performance or something. And Cece, on the other hand, they are saying that they are going to increase their payment to any brand that they call them. They are going to, you know, break necks, 20 mila or nothing. You understand? That All Stars is not for nothing. And if you see that, not them Sabisha, it is what it is. Last now, they came for a reason. And by the way, some people actually did rejected it. So for them to come appear here, you know, do you know what this platform does to them? So they have to, you know, increase. So see, they say make nobody talk story. Nobody should talk down on themselves or say, make I collect the money like that. Nah, that it should be 20 mila or more in, you know. So they are ready now to go outside and start making the mola, you know. So yeah. Do not forget to tell me the team you think did best. For me, I said this team, White Money, Cross, and what was it called? Cross and Angel. Meanwhile, the reason why I could not really give it to Team New Energy, the Team Mobster, is because when he got to Summer turn, yeah, he was mainly not really singing. But you see those White Money team, when it was their turn to sing, you see people in their turns, they were singing, they were vibing and everything at the same time. And the hype was also lit. That was that one for me. Guys, there is no time you would see New Energy in his lone time. Ever since New Energy won this what's it called? This Super Commando tax. Whenever you see Neo on his own, the guy is always holding his staff. The Super Commando staff, like he's always holding it, you know. It's just obvious that this guy really appreciates this win. In fact, Super Commando people will be like, oh, no, this guy deserves it. They'll go rush fast. They will even make him ambassador because Neo cannot leave that stuff. He will just be admiring it, be raising it up. Like, I'm like, oh, so for somebody that has not won any tax ever since he was in the house, you know, that tax really meant a lot for him, you know. And that aside, he actually won the second tax again after that one. So that one opened doors to others. So guys, I'm discussing about this tax earlier on. Mercy AK was having a negative energy. She's not actually pleased. She was just actually discussing about her displeasure about how some of the stars has not been favorable to her, that the other one she was disqualified, this one now see what is happening, and this one is quite chaotic, you know. So she was like, she's not going to be putting too much in it, she'll just do her thing, that she's not even going to be adding too much effort because she knows she will not even win it, you know. She's not really happy. But last she actually did perform, right? But people have been coming for her on the social space. They are like, because of the disqualified you in the other tax, is that why you said you would not, you know, perform or something? So she's one of the housemates people have been talking a whole lot about. I do not know if she do not have the right to be in her emotions. Come on, guys, people should be calming down. Take a chill pill sometimes and calm down. So Sheyi was having a conversation with Pere and Ike. Of course, we all know that they are team nominees. They are nominated. So they are actually saying that the ladies played them. Like, how can almost all the guys are up and the ladies are sitting? They were like, if they survive this eviction, hey, yawa go day. Like, they are gonna be coming for the ladies. Perez said he has 3 ladies in mind right now that he's gonna nominate come Monday. That is if he is saved this Sunday. Definitely, I know 3 among those ladies are Baye and Doyin, because he already told Biggie that he would have nominated Doyin in place of Venita, right? So I think those 2 ladies gonna be Doyin and Baye. Surely, Doyin must be up next week. I told you guys now, if she wasn't the head of house, she would have been on the chopping block. But it is what it is. And then she is, at the other hand, is saying that there are some certain housemates he mentioned that would not be safe over him. In his mind, he in a form waiting and not understand. Somebody that would have gone since the first week. But anyways, so I blame the juries anyways. I blame the juries, because if not, Sheyi for not they make match right now. It's like Adekunle and Angel will not be in that house, will not be safe while he's there. That he will be safe over them. But Sunday is coming. We're gonna know if Sheyi would pass this Sunday again. If it happened, forget the last time I told you guys that I'm gonna display if the jury saved him and I did not do anything. See this one, Sheyi no go pass him. I am telling you. Though I told you guys, some persons actually doing Operation Save Sheyi and Ike so as to let Angel and Adekunle, the strong contender, go. But we'll see how that works out anyway. Tomorrow is almost here. Let's just calm down and see how that goes. Aside Mercy AK, another housemate that has been trending non-stop today is Cece. You know, because Cece actually, you know, she's this person that has been saying about how Cross does not return her own kindness because of how she liked Cross in the house. You know, she even told Big in the diary session. But right now, people are actually carrying it on their head because she said something to Cross of not, when they brought JMK eats, right? And it was pasta, there is rice. So Cece was not pleased that Cross knew she doesn't like pasta. Instead of Cross would have saved one pack of, you know, the rice for her. Cross did not do that, you know, meaning that he do not really care. That's one thing with friendship here. You would expect something from somebody you call a friend, and you expect the person should like meet up to that expectation. But you see the person acting less, and it's looking like you care more than that person. It actually do hurt. I really know how that feels. So I think I understand from the part of Cece where she's coming from, because it's actually not a good feeling at all when you think you call somebody a friend and you can go all the way, sacrifice for them, but to them is like you did not really, you are not worth it. You get? So I think people should calm down coming for CC. Is her feelings. She understand it. She's one housemate that really she just gravitated towards Cross and just like the guy naturally. But sometimes when you see people cannot give back to what you give, then the best thing to do is to stay back and just let them be. That is just the best thing, because no matter how you talk about it, if the person don't want to change, they won't do anything about it. So people are now coming for CC that why is she expecting so much from Cross, that she should leave Cross alone, that she's only jealous because Kim is there and all the blah 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 and blah that is there. But at least it's her feelings, it's her emotions. She knows how she feel. Now she feel what she feel for Cross. Okay, so it is what it is. Just like Ayo said, CC's sense of entitlement for Cross, attention is on another level. And then Nkem replied, when CC shares food, she always makes sure housemates or her put aside chicken for him because he said he doesn't eat fish. He could have taken for her rice, knowing she doesn't eat pasta. As Sisi said, she blamed her expectation will move. Exactly. The thing you should blame is yourself. When people you think you call a friend do not meet up to your expectation, you should be like, they are not even what expecting such thing from. You got a point. Meanwhile, another thing Sisi have been training about is about how most of the housemates, they've seen Sisi as, Sisi is this person that she's rude, she's this, and she's always want to involve in one banter or the other. So people are now calling us, okay, they were like, your faves have been having ish today, and now nobody heard you people's voice on the social space. But if it was Sisi, we'll be hearing Sisi is this, Sisi is that. As Ruby said, Angel has fault, Baye has fault, Neo has fault, White Money fault, Mercy fault, Alex fault, Ade, Venita, Kim, Lucy, Omashola. I'm not putting the faults anymore because you know the drill. Then Cross, Soma, Sheyi, Pere. How is CC fight different? Now that is the question they're asking. So CC fans, the Spartans, they're carrying for her today like gala that you people should come and explain to us why you would say CC is kind of toxic, All right, just like Comrade Attitude just said now that 6 housemates have fought this morning, does Toxicity still win the show, or is it only CC that will not win based on Toxicity? I am saying it again, all your favorites are badly behaved. So pick your poison appropriately. Okay. All right, coming from Go Getter, the way Cross changed his attitude towards CC since Kim arrived still surprised me. And then Adebike said, see Mercy saying she is not interested in the tax. Let it be CC or Ilebaye now. Now so insults go they fly around. It is what it is actually. And then coming from Fabulous, Mercy is crying over my tax disqualification, over male tax disqualification, and saying she would never participate in any house tax going forward. Same woman that got someone disqualified in her season and didn't feel any sort of remorse. Haba. This one too much now. Ele Gidi gone. Wait, what's this now? Is she the one that God had? Excuse you. Is she the one? Anyways, no, that's Sabio. That's past anyways. 2019, and you're bringing it back because she said that she pissed. I don't know why you people feel you have the right over people's emotions and feelings. I don't know why. Anyways, coming from Bloom Empress, this breath of fresh air between Cece and Alex is the thing we never saw coming this season, and I love it. I too love it. Me do love that. I love it that they are close, they are friendly, there is peace there. Even if they have ish later on in the show, we know that they just had ish as normal housemates. Then coming from Chinenyewa Love, Biggie knows Team Mobstars will win because he actually put them last and they closed the show exceptionally. Coming from Lupello, Cross, White Money and Angel still winning. They all were in sync with the choreography and they sang the lyrics. The last group didn't sing except for Prince, last part, and only Neo and Prince were doing choreography. Now guys, the funny thing, I accepted that Cross, White Money and Angel, they should win this. But guess what? Biggie's house, biggest rule. The team that won was actually Team Mobstars, which is Team Prince, New Energy, Soma, and Doyin David. So guys, I'm gonna be dropping my voice right here and now, and I'll be leaving the rest for you guys to do. You all know how you do it in the comment section. I'll also be there with you guys to watch what you think about what's up in the house. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys later. And do not forget, I love you because if I don't love you, waiting again. Bye for now, babies.